We are from group G01, EV1053, Principles of Economic. Our lecturer is Mr. Shahidan bin Sari. So today, our group will present about market structure and government policies analysis of Capital A Berhad. This is the list of our team members. It's me, Esther, as a group leader, and my fellow friend, Noor Isra Atira, Priska, Liu Shirong, Muhammad Izamuddin.
My name is Liu Shirong. I'm going to talk about the introduction of Capital A Berhad. Capital A, formerly known as Asia Group, is an investment holding company with a portfolio of synergistic travel and lifestyle business that leverage data and technology, including Asia, Super App, Fintech, Big Pay, and Logistics Venture Teleport. Capital A version is to create a deliver product and service that focus on offering the best value at a lower cost, underpinned by robust and data accumulated over 20 years in operation, and one of Asia's leading brands that remain committed to serving the underserved. The birth story of Asia, the aviation arm of Capital A, is an industry legend. It all started in 2001 when five men, Tony Fernandez, Kamarudin, Meranon, Ajislata, Konom Necker, and Pamin Raja, who set out a dream to build a brand that Asia would be proud of, one that would allow everyone to fly. With 40 million ringgit in debt and two airplanes, Asia was purchased for ringgit. Tony Fernandez and Cameron Meranon bought a flying airline with two aircraft and 200 staff and turned it into the fourth largest in Asia. With more than 20 aircraft and 21,000 staff across Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, the Philippines, Cambodia, and more. With affordability, exclusivity, and accessibility underpin the operation, Asia has carried more than 800 million guests to over 130 destinations in its network. With the mission to serve the underserved, it has connected people and places that had largely been credited for democratizing air travel in the region. With its famous tagline, "Now everyone can fly." In 2020 was a key turning point in Capital A history as they accelerated their digital transformation to be more than just an airline, from e-commerce, ride-hailing, edutech, and fintech solutions in its super app to offering logistics, engineering, and aviation consulting service. Capital A today is an investment holding company with a portfolio of business which leverage each other to deliver the best value at a lower cost and still championing Asia. Today, Asian is the fourth largest airline in Asia and has cemented its reputation as one of the big low-cost airlines in the world with a brand that has changed Asia forever. That's all.
Identifying the type of the Capital A Berhad market structure. Asia operates in an oligopolistic market where a few firms dominate and competition is instant. There is usually a high level of competition between firms. Each firm independently makes a decision of price, quantity, and advancing that maximizes profit. The oligopolistic nature of the market can cause complications for consumers because a smaller number of firms can raise the price more easily without the threat of losing a large number of customers. Although new entrants have greater position gain for entering a less competition market, it can be difficult to enter an oligopolistic industry because of higher barrier to entry. For the airline industry, barriers to entry include high startup costs, competition for the airport gate, and then economy of scale. AirAsia have two core competencies. First, lower fares compared to other airlines, and automated baggage facility to make it easier for passengers without having to queue. For example, people can fly to Asia at the cheaper price with the discount possible, and also can get the privilege of flying free of charge in certain promotion. This is the reason people mostly choose AirAsia.
So we go to the characteristic of the market structure. So we got the first point is a high barrier to entry, the high capital investment, regulator and compliance and operational appetite required. So the second one is product differentiations. So the low cost carrier with the customers able add-ons, snap bundles and premium seats. So the next one is interdependent. Interdependent is competitors' actions influence pricing and operations strategies, include the price matching. The next one is price rigidity. So it's like avoid drastic price changes and focus on loyalty programs and seasonal offers. The next one is non-price competitions. Is like innovation like the super app, loyalty point, big points, and bundle services. So the next one is economy of scales. This is standardized fleet bulk purchasing and centralized operations reduce costs. And the last one is government policies, compliance with the safety standards and air traffic agreements benefit from subsidies. So that's all the points about the characteristic of the market structure in the AirAsia. So the industry type in AirAsia is oligopoly. So that's all about the characteristic of the market structure. So thank you.
Price behavior. If the cost increase, then the marginal cost increase too, and C2, they are going to be charging a price of P1. If the oligopolists are a profit maximizer producing where MC equals to MR, in both cases MC equals to MR will give quantity of Q0. If the firm increase the price, then it becomes more expensive than river. Consumer will switch to its river. There is likely to be significant fall in demand. If increasing price, the firm will lose revenue because the percentage fall of demand is greater than the percentage rise in price. If a firm cuts price, it will cause a big increase in demand, then lead to a rise in revenue. Then the firm will gain market share. Other firms will not want to see this fall in market share, and so they will respond by also cutting price to follow the first firm. If all firms cut price, the individual firm will only see a small increase in demand because there is a price war demand for a firm. Social cost refers to the broader impact of economic activities on society. These costs might include environmental damage. Health costs represent the full economic cost of an action, including both direct and indirect impact of all members of society. MSC is marginal social cost. MPB is marginal private benefit. MSB is marginal social benefit, that's representing the additional benefit to society for each additional unit consumed. Here is the social cost. First of all is environmental impact. Carbon emission and greenhouse gases produced by aircraft, but also the pollution and noise created by airport operations. Its impact to climate change and the health of communities living near airports. Second, social displacement. Airport expansion and new airport construction can lead to the forced relocation of communities, loss of agriculture, land, and significant disruption to the life of those affected. Third is spread of diseases. Air travel can accelerate the spread of infectious diseases across regions, posing public health risks. The emission from aircraft and airport operation can significantly degrade air quality, leading to respiratory problems and other health issues for individuals living near the airports.
Government policies. The government establishes policies to show a nation's economies. These regulations are made between a company and the government to manage the economy, sustainable growth, and also the citizens' income and wealth distributions. By paying the tax, it will help fund the nation to create a complete welfare for the citizens in the country. Next, we will discuss about the government policies that affect the growth of the industry of capital A Berhad. First, the carbon offsetting and taxes, which government required the airlines company to offset their carbon emissions. The reason for the government to implement this was to make sure that the environment is not polluted by the excessive carbon and also reduce the emissions to the air. Second, aviation fuel taxes. The reason these taxes affect the growth of capital A Berhad is because the price of fuel is different in each country, which could cost a lot of money whenever the plane needs to fill up. Third, airport landing and takeoff fees, which is a primary source for the airports to cover the cost of operating and maintaining the airport facilities. These fees definitely will affect capital A in terms of financial to pay for certain routes and cost of flying. Fourth, foreign investment regulations, which require the foreign investor to have licenses and a minimum proportion of locals be appointed to the boards of directors. This is absolutely going to affect the potential growth of the aviation industry. Lastly, labor laws, which is a law that protects the employees might be a threat to the company's reputation if the unfairness in treating their employees happen, which can cause strikes.
That's all from us. Thank you.